Tonight's the night for football, everybody. The bright lights are on, the stage is set, and the crowd is ready. It's Monday Night Primetime on EA Sports. As the work week kicks off tonight, another week of football comes to an end with a Monday Night Primetime contest between the Minnesota Vikings and the Chicago Bears.
Santos to kick off for Chicago.
It's our Monday night opener for the season. Both teams are set up, and off we go. On the return, here's Miles Price. He's stopped on the run back at the 27.
The Vikings take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Offense out now to get us started. It's first and 10. Now for the first time, it's a game to the rookie from Wake Forest. And that's good for a gain of 5. Sent to the ground by Kyler Gordon. First down run gets him 6. So now it is 2nd and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 33-yard line.
Out of the gun, here's Murray. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here. Quick pass, right side, complete. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And that means a fresh set of downs for Minnesota.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Operating from the gun, here's Murray. Has him on the quick hitter. And they touch him down. Looks to be about 4 yards short of the 6.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The two were right there, and then netted some positive yards.
Back to the air, Murray. Completed over the middle. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And the Vikings are going to have a first down.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
Offense already looking like they're in mid-game form. They've got it down to the 32. Throwing again, Murray. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And they've got a little extra distance now to make up here on second down.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go, and let that pass rush get home.
So things not looking good after that sack. 15 to go here on second down. From the gun, it's Murray. He's got it in the red zone. Has room into the secondary. And he takes this in. Touchdown, Minnesota. The Vikings finish up an excellent opening series. One after try good by Reichert. And the Vikings take a 7-0 lead as he starts this year 1-for-1.
Will Reichert to kick off for the Vikings.
Here's Reichert set to kick this away. Khalif Raymond to return it. He's brought down just inside the 25.
The Bears take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Chicago bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10. Now here's DeAndre Swift on the ground. And they'll surrender just a lone yard. That brings up 2nd down.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Working from the gun, Williams. To the left and hauled in by Odunze. Shoots away from one. Keeps it moving. Rome Odunze! Touchdown, Chicago! The Bears finish off their opening drive. It's a Rome Odunze touchdown. Now Cairo Santos on to add the PAT. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Bears tie it up as he nails his first try of the season.
Cairo Santos to kick off for Chicago.
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. On the return, here's Price. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Starting out trips right here. 1st and 10.
Come on.
Here's Murray. Grabbed by Jordan Addison. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Hand off on 2nd and short. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
3rd and just 2 to go. Here he is on 3rd and short. This finds its target. That's Hill. And he's going to be touched down as he gets him enough to pick up the 1st down.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
New set of downs from 37.
Vikings 1st down.
Murray here on 1st down. Hit some space around midfield. And he's out of bounds with a big gain on the final play of the 1st. So we're down to 3 quarters remaining in our opening weekend of football. Both teams neck and neck so far. Back to Soldier Field in just a moment. We're ready now for the 2nd quarter to begin. Vikings in control of it. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. Can't connect on the throw to his running back. That's an incomplete pass. Takes him to 2nd down.
So far, this script, well, it's dictated some early looks for this running back, and now you're seeing the adjustment defensively. Not so easy on those checkdowns. Nowhere for that ball to go.
Running left side by Jefferson. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. A gain of 15 there. And that means a fresh set of downs for Minnesota.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a 1st down.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
And better luck next time for you. I feel for those running backs because that blitz was drawn up to hit him right in the mouth.
Now they're going to throw out of the gun. Short pass brought in. And he is hit hard shortly after that catch. Great job hanging on to that, but only a small gain on that play.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
Murray on third down. That one's caught by Jefferson. And he's going to have enough for the first down, not by much. He got it. That's all that matters. Sets him up with a 1st and goal.
First and goal at the 4-yard line.
They'll try and punch it in. And that right there is the start of what could be a goal line stand. They hit him for a loss on 1st and goal. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
Murray. He rolls to his right.
Well, once a play breaks down, you're just looking for a running room, just a little bit of room, just a little bit of air in the pocket. He found one of those two, but the defense swarms towards him and denies him the other.
Big moment for them here to begin this new season. Here's 3rd and goal. And he goes down. The Bears got him. And the defense are down away from completing this stand. It's 4th and goal.
I know we talk about rhythm a lot when it comes to music, but it's the same thing with the quarterback and his protection. This QB was in rhythm, but they knocked the notes out of him on that one.
Reichert connects there. And that's going to break our tie and give them a 3-point advantage.
Well, I know once that drive stalls out, that's where it really pays to have that reliable kicker on the sideline ready to bail you out. And he knocks that one right through to give him the lead.
Here's Raymond on the return. This manages to get just beyond that 30-yard line.
The Bears take over 1st and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
You've set it downs for him from the 31. Here's Swift to start the drive. And they'll take him down after he advances this up to about the 43. Pickup of 12 on that play. And it'll be 1st down Bears.
A run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know it can set the table for more.
So 2 minutes still to play in this first half, partner. More on Monday Night Primetime in just a moment. 1st and 10 from the 43. Williams will look to throw. Set up the screen here to Swift. Past midfield at the 45. And they'll finally get him at the 35-yard line. They managed 22 on the rip and a 1st down. All set to go now from the 35. Williams on 1st down. This is brought in. Big gain here for Loveland. And he takes this in. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears get some late points and the lead. Santos now for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Bears take a 4-point lead.
Bears 14, Vikings 10. Cairo Santos to kick off for Chicago.
Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. Returning it from the 4. He's stopped on the run back at the 27.
The Vikings take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Kyler looking to throw. Lasers this one deep down the middle. This is brought in at the 15. And he takes this in. Touchdown, Minnesota. The Vikings get some late points and the lead. It's a Justin Jefferson touchdown.
A receiver this skilled, well, he's got every route in his back pocket. But sometimes simple is better. No complicated cuts, no double moves. You just go run right by him.
Record there to tack on the extra points. And the Vikings push their lead to 3.
17. Bears 14. Will Reichard to kick off for the Vikings.
Here's Reichard set to kick this away. Here's Raymond on the return. He's got a lane up past the 30. They're going to track him down, but a nice effort in the end there, Brock. He's up to the 38.
The Bears take over first and 10 at their own 38-yard
The Bears with some nice field position as they get set. First and 10. Swift gets in on the option. Robbed by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now second down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Secured by Burden on the slant. And he's brought down after a short gain.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason. This is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Well, he's been perfect to that point on the drive, Brock. First time we've seen this coverage force him into a misstep in a while.
I know you hear me talk all the time, Kate, about the rhythm of an offense, right?
Yeah,
And I look at it through those optics so much. But it's the same thing defensively. You've got to get a stop, see the ball hit the ground to knock them out of that rhythm.
Oh, he nearly coffin cornered that one. Just a little too far, and it's out of the side of the end zone for a touchback. Now begin this drive with barely over 25 seconds left. Here's Murray, first and 10. Chased out to his right. Moving right, aims it out down the sideline. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And it's going to be second down.
Kate, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss, whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
So at the 20, here's second and 10. Kyler throwing here. Hits his running back. And this is brought to a stop up at the 34-yard line there. The Vikings call a timeout. It'll be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
So they'll head up here first and 10 from the 34. Out of the gun, here's Murray. Caught, nice gain left side. And he's quickly taken down with a gain across midfield. They're now to the opposing 47. All right, now a timeout is called. 9 seconds to go in this half.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Here's first and 10 from the 47. Again, it's Murray to throw. And that's incomplete, and it also stops the clock with just 5 seconds left. They were looking for him again, Brock, and for a moment, we thought he had another catch, but then that contact knocked the football from his hands.
Kind of become a victim of his own early success. Not too different, Kate, than a pass rusher that gets a sack. You know what happens? Got to slide to him, got to chip to him. You get a receiver that gets it going like this, you know more contact and more focus is coming his way.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that'll double their lead to 6.
This is why those kickers are down there before the game trying those kicks in midfield. Kind of like Hooper shooting that half-court shot before half, because they believe, kickers do, that they're going to get an opportunity to be a difference maker. With that long kick, he certainly was.
So we'll see if it's a kick return that ends our half, or if we get a play from scrimmage, as this one's away. Here's Raymond on the return. He's got a lane up past the 30. And he's out of bounds on a nice return, but time's run out. We're headed to the break. We'll see what the first half adjustments of the season are as they're teed up, and away we go in our second half. Here's Raymond on the return. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. All right, starting in the pistol this time, Brock. 1st and 10.
What is that?
Second half starts with a run by Swift. And they'll take this ahead for 7. We've got 2nd and 3 now.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Toss play, Swift. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
That's what I call a healthy return on investment. You run the toss play, looking for positive yards, looking to move the sticks. I'm looking for that to be called again.
Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield.
That's good for a Bears.
Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Staying grounded with Swift. And that's only 1 yard up the middle. That'll be 2nd down.
Okay, that's why you got to be careful to just run it always on 1st down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
He finds a Dunze downfield. And he takes this in. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears put 6 on their side as they reach the end zone. It's a Roma Dunze touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. That one right down the middle. And the Bears take the lead on that successful kick.
Cairo Santos to kick off for Chicago.
Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. So good field position to start with for the Vikings. It's 1st and 10. Operating from the gun. Here's Murray. Makes the catch, but does not do it in bounds. It looks like he came down on that sideline. 2nd down coming up.
The best of the best, they just have this intuition, Kate. They know where the boundary is without looking. This receiver's not quite at that level yet. He lost track of where he was, and he brought it in, but out of bounds.
2nd and 10 now. Murray to throw. Pass him on the quick hitter. And he's short of the 1st after a mild gain.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
Here they go, getting set for 3rd and 4. From the gun, it's Murray. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Trying to find Justin Jefferson. And 4th and 4 coming up.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was third and manageable and an incomplete.
So it looks like they're going to line up and go for this. 4th and 4.
Green.
He's back to throw. That's caught in stride by Addison. And they're going to haul him down just shy of the 40. So they keep this drive moving after a big 18-yard pickup on 4th down. So first down from the 41.
A gain of 18 on the play.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And they're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. Give him 13 on that play. And the Vikings are going to have a first down.
First and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Big ass open.
Now Kyler. Completed to his running back. And not much doing. He stopped quickly. Second down now. They need 7.
Brings up second and 7 at the 26-yard line.
Taken in by Addison, left side. And he's taken out as he brings it down towards the 10. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
That's another Vikings first down.
Big ass
A gain of 13 yards. And the Vikings first down.
Shit. Move.
Working inside the red zone. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Tough one to retain through that hit. So second down coming up. Targets have far less room to work in this red zone, Brock. But down this close as a former quarterback, I'm just going to assume you got to feel like he should have been able to hold on through whatever.
Yeah, and every once in a while you get in that huddle and you remind him, now listen, guys, it's going to be contested. We know this. It's a physical game, all 100 yards up and into the red zone and end zone. But when you get down here, you've got to come up with contested catches, and he couldn't.
Touchdown, Minnesota. The Vikings grab the lead on their first series of the half. The impact this guy has had on this game, Brock, has been massive. They'd be on the comeback trail right now if it wasn't for his 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, and that second one far bigger than his first when you just look at the game circumstances. Puts them in front here in the second half. It puts a little jet fuel in the engines of their defense.
Kevin O'Connell with the call. They're trying for 2.
The Vikings will line up for the 2-point conversion.
Throwing again, Murray. And the pass is caught. Tap 2 more onto the score.
Vikings 28, Bears 21.
Well, Brock, the run's certainly an option as they lined up for 2. But as an offense, what are you looking for when you decide to throw it instead?
Well, you've spent all week working on these plays, and usually you have 2 or 3 that you like. That run game, you're right, you can run it. But there's so much more space with creativity in the passing game. And good offenses, elite offenses, they find a way not just to practice it, but to execute it when it matters.
First and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
New set of downs for him from the 31. First down, here's Swift. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
Jackson on the stop.
The line between safeties and linebackers gets real blurred on plays like that, Brock. He handled that one just like a Mike would have.
Yeah, if injuries were to ever crop up, Kate, I bet he could handle the linebacker spot for them as well. Just tremendous diagnosis in that run support.
And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
And the Bears first down.
We've reached the end of 3 in our Week 1 opener. The Bears have the ball, and they're going to need to score. They come in trailing. First and 10 from the 43. Out of the pistol, Williams. That one's cut on the left sideline. And he's he's going to get this down inside the 30 before he's driven out. So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10. Swift now from the pistol. And he picks up 5 on that 1st down run, brings up 2nd down.
Fans love the long ball in baseball. It's like they got the home run derby, but you know what? Talk to managers, and they will tell you small ball can win too. Singles and doubles, you add them up, you can win a lot of baseball games. Football coaches will tell you get runs of that length. It may not be a home run, it may not score points, but it can do some serious damage.
Give him 8 yards on the play. And that'll be 1st down, Chicago.
1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
What is it on?
Going to run again with Swift. Through the middle. And he takes this one in for a Chicago touchdown. The Bears now trail by just a point in the 4th. DeAndre Swift, the touchdown. The kick is good, so this game now hinging on every possession as we're tied up in the 4th. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. And it didn't look like he was seriously considering a return there, did it? So that touchback going to come out to the 35. So good field position to start with for the Vikings. It's 1st and 10. Lone back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And he has it right near midfield here. Looks like about a yard short. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from 1st down to 1st down in just one play. But when you get that big play potential on the ground, geez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10. Short pass brought in. And they get there to take him down right around the 41.
That is a textbook 1st down completion. Sets up 2nd and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
Running for the marker on 2nd. And he's able to get this down to the 36. 5 yards on that play and enough for a new set of downs.
Looky here. You don't even have to worry now about a 3rd down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, you can recycle it. Save it for later for that next 3rd down coming.
They've got 1st down here from the 36. Here's Kyler to throw. Caught by his back. And he's able to drive this to the 29 before the stop.
Hey, you like these results on 1st. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on 2nd down. That playbook is wide open.
Offense is set. This is 2nd and 2. Lone back in the backfield, and they give it to him. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down. It's the 2-minute warning from Chicago. Vikings going for the win here. Bears bringing out an extra DB here. 3rd down.
Big Ace open.
He'll throw it. That's caught. This is Addison. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap 1st down.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10. Here's the lone back on the handoff. And he's going to be hauled down after a gain of about 7. It's 2nd down.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
And it's another 1st down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal.
You know what I like about a 2nd and short run play, Kate? Yeah, I like getting a 1st down, but you know what I like even more? That's going to set up a play-action pass in a similar down and distance, and that defense is going to have to key on the run.
And with 2 seconds remaining in our contest, we're going to see what both teams decide to do with this final play. Through the tension and pressure, Will Reichert out to kick. And with 2 seconds remaining in our contest, we're going to see what both teams decide to do with this final play. Now out comes the second-year kicker in one of the biggest spots of his young career. Pretty automatic look for him from the left. The kick is good. He got it. And their season will begin with a win. So the Vikings pick up the win on the road. And this isn't just any 1-0 start for them. They pick up what could end up being a key division victory to have later in this season.
I'm getting paid talking rap on the internet. Yeah, my name green, but I ain't crab, I be generous. LA to Virginia, I just sold my latest song. Japanese denim flying straight from Manopon. Rolling out to Durban, Marble pudding with some prawns. Then I fly out to Miami and I'm eating like a don. I go to Miami just for dinner. I went to Japan for a pickup. I just missed the flight, I'm in Atlanta. I just went to Spain, not you. I go to Miami just for dinner. I went to Japan for a pickup. I just missed the flight, I'm in Atlanta. I just went to Spain, that's a Ibiza.
Ibiza. Yeah, it's pronounced Ibiza, actually. Yeah. What's the difference, man?
Ibiza, Ibiza, you won't see me in neither. Invited to the function, I don't go, I got amnesia. I'd rather be in Vegas at the Caesars. My winter out in Josie, not in Bali, cause it's cheaper. Switch it up. From Africa, home of the diaspora. More than the trip around the globe, we the settler. Travel like LeBron, I'm a traveling man. LAX out to Baltimore, then landed in France. Play some shows out in Germany, then bought in Japan. See these raps take me everywhere, I go where I can. That's the multi-pass, homie. I ain't bumping that, Brody. In New York, posted up like some Timberlands, homie. So I go to my